Indeed, because there is no time, what I wanted to say about him will be cut short. We were quite good friends when we were in government. We had our bad times that we disagreed. I made the mistake of assuming that he was as radical as I was. So he was one of the governors I clinged to when it came to radical decisions. And I will tell you one of the things. There were several things that happened in course of our friendship. The last one, before we broke ranks, was that we agreed, all of us agreed to go against President Goodluck Jonathan. And we formed a committee, governors and all that. At the end of the day, he was to find a new party called SDP. We said if we go to the new party called SDP, we will lose the election. Let's hang on to this one called APC. He disagreed and he left us. That's the only place we disagreed. Now, I will tell you what happened again. One early morning, I called him as a friend. I have been asked to be chairman of Governors Forum. He said, God forbid, you can never be chairman of Governors Forum. And I said, why? He said to me, you are too radical to be Governors Forum chairman. You can never be Governors Forum chairman. Again, I told him, I said, whether you like it or not, I will win. And I won. I became Governors Forum chairman. He indeed spoiled me a lot. He was one of the instruments that made me Governors Forum chairman a second term. And I will tell you, when there was huge disagreement about voting, he led us to go and vote. He didn't mind if that group walked away. If he didn't stand up to vote, maybe that day we would not have voted. Because he stood up to vote, the rest of us went ahead and voted. And the other people, led by Ababio, also joined to vote. At the end of the day, to their surprise, I won and became Governors Forum chairman a second time. The final one I will tell you, I visited him in his state. He asked me to come and commission projects, so I came. The School of Nursing you're talking about. And I repeat, I am yet to see if any governor has surpassed your achievement in Jigawa. I've told you in private, and I have told my friends from Jigawa, maybe they will surpass you in future. For now, I doubt if any. So we went to commission project. I was so scared of Boko Haram. And then I had a good security outfit in River State. So I told them I'm going to Jigawa. They moved in an APC to Jigawa. They moved in 2 white men to Jigawa. They moved in some vehicles with security outfits, everything. He said, you're coming to Jigawa with this. Are you a president? I'm calling President Goodluck Jonathan now to report you that you want to be president of Nigeria. I said, look, don't report me to the president. I'm just scared that they will finish us here. He said, nobody will finish. I said, I doubt you. This man took me in a crowd of over 1,000 persons, and we were walking. And I said to God, this man wants to kill me. Supposing there's a Boko Haram person here with a bomb that wants to kill all of us. He said, these are his people. At the end of the day, we commissioned the School of Nursing. The only thing I enjoyed that day was I was able to sleep in a quiet place in your guest house. And if I said I didn't enjoy it, and the rest, I visited you more than 3-4 times whenever you invited me. I thank you for that. I thank you for the fact that you spoiled a lot of my decisions as Governors Forum chairman. Because yes, you are radical. You thought you were not as radical as we were. But we discussed Nigeria in detail, and we thought we should move forward as a country. I asked you this morning, what is going on currently now in Nigerian politics? Could it have happened when we were governor? The answer is no. And you said no. We will confront the government. We will confront the president. You know that. That's how radical we were. That's how our Governors Forum was. That's how determined we were to change things.
So this Rotimi Amaechi for me is quite shameless. As you can hear, a governor at the time, now former governor, said he was afraid of Boko Haram. It lets you know how fickle our politicians are. If you fixed Nigeria or you fixed Rivers State when you were a governor, and you did not help to push Wike into Rivers State would not be where it is today. The disaster you created yesterday has given birth to more disasters today. And then you're asking the question if these current governors do exactly what you people were doing, or you're saying that if when you were in government, whether or not they would have accepted what the federal government is currently doing. That's why I'm saying that this Rotimi Amaechi is shameless. I mean, I know this is Sule Lamido's book launch or whatever it is they're doing here. But that's the same Sule Lamido who's got still has a pending case with EFCC today. With EFCC and in the Supreme Court. Even though the appellate court has actually discharged the case, it lacked jurisdiction anyway. But back to the subject matter, this Rotimi Amaechi for me is shameless. You see the disaster you created in Wike? See what has become of Nigeria? And then you're saying that you weakened the system because you thought you were going to continue to remain in power. And now that you're no more in power, you are now complaining saying that the current governors cannot do what you people did or what you people would have done when you were still in government. The same Wike who went to Chigawa, as he claimed in this story, and he was afraid of Boko Haram. What about the ordinary Nigerians who were killed every day, who cannot, muster the kind of security that Rotimi Amaechi is taking? What about the ordinary Nigerians who cannot gather this sort of level of security that Rotimi Amaechi was talking about in this video? What about them? That's why I say shameless. You come to narrate a story like this, and you people could not fix security, knowing the fact that this current APC government that you helped to give birth to is incapable of fixing Nigeria. So you were part of the problem that birthed this APC. Now this APC is in power and has now caused more destruction in Nigeria. The same APC you were afraid of has not been able to, the government has not been able to fix it. And Nigeria is what you did see just yesterday or so, the day before. Military soldiers were killed in their base by Boko Haram. So look at ordinary Nigerians. Look at Borno State. Look at Jigawa. Look at Benue State. Look at Kogi State. Look at the way they're killing Nigerians left, right, and center. How many of them can afford the level of security that you are affording? You sent in state apparatus, security to protect yourself. Can you imagine that? This is why they don't care about why Nigerians are dying every day. They don't just care because they can take care of themselves. For them, politics is power. This current crop of governors we have, they learned this corruption and this trick from you guys. They learned how to survive. That's why they're all defecting to the APC, because they know that the APC will rig them out in 2027 and they need to remain in power. So they will defect to the APC so they'll be lenient with them. It's all a game. It's just a game for them, not governance for them. That's why I'm saying that this Rotimi Amaechi here is it's just shameless. Rotimi Amaechi here was shameless in this conversation. He was talking about braveness here. He thought he was talking about braveness here, but he didn't realize it was talking about showing us how weak they were as leaders. And now they need Nigerians to go to the street to protest to bring them back into power just to replace Bola Tinubu for them. These guys are seriously not serious at all. Put your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think. But in my opinion, I just thought it was just shameless in this speech, saying that the current governors don't have the balls to do exactly what they should have done, or what they would do if they were in power then. That's exactly what he's saying. All of them. All these are former politicians. We need to get rid of them. And again, stop voting former governors to become lawmakers. They have no useful contribution they will give to Nigerians. Okay. Put your comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think. And if you're meeting this content for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. If you've been following us and you've not yet subscribed, please do so. I will catch you up in the next video. Bye-bye for now. God bless you.